Welcome to a foreigner in the Philippines. We're on the beach at one of the exotic islands in Palawan of El Nido. El Nido is surrounded by some 45 islands, and we are on a tiny beach on one of them on one of our tours. Tour what?
Tour B.
Tour B.
Yeah, because supposedly we're gonna do the Tour D, but it's not, so it's not available.
Oh, Tour B was a reluctant alternative, as you can see. Just looking around, showing where we are. Look at this! Wow, that's our boat there. I think actually that even now they're working on providing our lunch. I wish you could smell through this video, but you can't. And here is Beth. Here's Beth in the closest that she will ever be to a bikini.
Yeah, so now we decided, others is already swimming, and this is decided to do a video on this message that we just received.
This one seemed to be an urgent message with an impending marriage, so we'll let you listen to Beth read out the message.
Yeah, so it says here, as I said, if you have some personal problem, family problem, love problem, financial, let us know, and we will give our advice in our little squish volume of mine.
Well, we're just giving our opinion.
Yeah, it's our personal
opinion. As long as you understand that, then fine.
Yeah, so Mia, this is your message. Hi Beth and Terence, I know you're in vacation and I will wait until you will be home and share my stories to your subscribers and your advice and their advice to enlighten my mind. I broke up my Filipino boyfriend. He is a seaman last month because I just found out he have an affair and the woman is already pregnant. If his friend didn't tell me, I will still be blind and assume everything is perfect. I confronted him. He explained he slept that it's just one night and it's just all accident.
Yeah, it was a one-night stand, in other words.
Yeah, and he is scared to tell me the truth because he don't want to lose me. He said he will support the child and we will get married. I love him. It's painful, but because...
So wait a minute. He's saying that he will support the child, but he and this lady who is writing will get married.
Yeah, they will get married.
Okay.
Where I am now. He will support the child and we will get married.
We will get married.
Okay. I love him. It's painful to me because the trust is broken and I don't believe that it's just an accident because based on the Facebook page of the woman, they got a lot of sweet photos together in the beach. So I don't
You're
believe...
busted, okay?
I don't believe it happens once. I broke up him. And a week after the broke up, I just found out they are engaged. It's very painful and it's like I was stabbed many times. I was stabbed many times. A brother-in-law of my cousin who married a foreigner courting me a long time ago, but I rejected him because I chose my Filipino ex.
So there was a foreigner in the picture who courted her, but then she met this Filipino and she rejected the foreigner in favor of the Filipino.
Yes.
What we're talking about.
Where I am now. That foreigner heard what happened about me and my ex. He fly from America to here and proposed me for marriage. Because of the pain, I said yes. After 2 months, after the things happen, emotions is calmed down. I realized I made a mistake of saying yes because I think my decisions was carried away by my emotions. Where I am now. The wedding is already planned next month, but to be honest, days near, I am not happy at all, nor excited for the events. What should I do? He is a good man, a very loving, very generous, but I am not sure about if I could fully love him and stay with him for the rest of my life. Please, urgent advice, Mia.
Well, if I go first, your last comment, your last statement does say that there is a little light there, that you're just not sure if you can stay married to this man for the rest of your life, and that would be important. But it also, at one and the same time, it seems like possible good news for the foreigner. It also seems like possible bad news, because if you're not sure, you may end up being unfaithful, and then that would be terribly unhappy for everybody, especially if there were children involved. Now, the other thing is, as far as what you should do next, let me take things backwards, back to front. If you're really not sure, you have to be honest with this person. I always favor honesty. I always favor truth. I always favor loyalty. I favor fidelity. So you have no choice but to tell this man how you feel. But you don't have to close the door totally, because, as you've said, you're just not sure. So tell him that you're not sure, and he probably, if if he flew all the way from America as soon as he found out that you had split with this man, then this is a man that really loves you. So you should cherish that and give it a chance. As far as the other man goes, no, it can't be. He betrayed you. He was found out. He's now pregnant with another woman, or the woman is pregnant. Anyway, you understand what I'm saying. And he's already planned on marrying. So it didn't take long to forget you, did it? It's a bitter pill, but once you swallow that bitter pill, it will help you to forget that other person. In fact, the other man did you a favor, Beth.
Yeah, so I just want to say, you did a good job. You did a good decision to split your Filipino ex, because for me, it's important, the trust. And once the trust is broke, it's just like a glass or just a piece of paper that if it's already crumpled, whatever you try to do that, to try to put it back into normal, it will never happen. There's already change happen, and there's already no respect at all, so the trust is already broken, and whatever he gonna do, you will always remember that he's always been unfaithful to you once.
There'd always be the risk that it was going to happen again.
So
what about forgiveness, Beth?
I think you just forgive him, forgive your ex, and at the same time let go, because if you there's a saying that if you forgive someone that hated you, that you most hated with, it's also a time for it's also giving yourself to be free, free from the pain, free from the hatred, so just forgive and let go, and just be thankful that it never happened, that what do you call that, infidelity before in your marriage time. The betrayal didn't happen when you already been tied with a marriage contract.
And it probably would, because sometimes some people will marry and then have the security of one woman that they actually do love, but then they screw around. Sorry to put it so crudely, but it is a crude thing. I know from experience on both sides of the fence, and made sure that would never happen in my life again.
And at the same time, even if he said, even if she allowed that the boy, if she forgive that boyfriend and said, okay, we will be okay together, it's just difficult, because there's a child, and whatever, if the father wants to visit the child, you never know what they're gonna do when he gonna visit, So that's another thing.
Especially if the other woman, the pregnant one, is still enamored with this man, is still in love with him, she'll do whatever she can to get him back. To tempt him,
to tempt the man. Then about the foreigner, I think the foreigner loves you because it's been a year and he still accepted you, and very happy that you already been single and fly from America to here to the Philippines. But just to be fair, tell the foreigner the truth that I think my love for you is not enough, and ask him if he could allow you to have few more months or couple of months to think it, and try to tell him that can we postpone the marriage, just postpone the marriage, and while the marriage was being postponed for another that time will be a dating time, getting to know each other, and at the same time just explain him this is not for just myself, but at the same time I want to be fair with you. You know, I want because I don't want to make the decisions that I'm not sure, because it's just not me that will suffer, but also it's you also.
Well,
Because
I really don't think that you'll have to explain that. If this man is successful enough that he can jump on a plane and come and join you in your moment of grief and upset, you're not going to have to do too much explaining on
yeah,
that.
I think he will understand. You know, he
Oh,
will
yes.
understand. At the same time, he knows in himself that you just said yes because you're in pain. You know, so I know he will understand it. And at the same time, just be grateful. Be grateful that even the heartbreaks that you went through, there's another man that is willing to give you the world, right?
I think so. So just to
Just be honest.
recount, you're well rid of the other man. Is my assessment, because he is now committed to this child, and he's undoubtedly, he is obviously committed to the mother of that child, because it didn't take him long to say that he was going to get married, and he hasn't really been too concerned over your heartbreak.
Yeah,
Uh,
just
Be
ju-
truthful.
yeah.
Be truthful with this second man. Let's forget foreigner and Filipino. Let's just talk about the first man and the second man. The betrayer should not be granted any more time, and the one who has professed his love for you and is willing to commit should be honored with the truth.
Yeah, you're right. He should be honored with the truth, and at the same time, just postpone the wedding if you're not really happy now. You know, and you've been worried, and you've been all your mind is you're scared about the wedding. Oh, it's gonna happen next week. You know, and if you're still undecided, then uh, talk to him, and then postpone the marriage, and then when and that time is a dating stage, you know, getting to know each other. You go together, you go with a vacation, you know, and just have laugh, you know, and and after that, decide, are we gonna continue the marriage or not, you know.
Right. So don't forget that you, irrespective of whatever misemotion and hurt you were feeling, you did say yes to this man once, and he is still here. So you did say yes. You must have felt, I don't care what heartbreak you were going through, you must have felt something for this man, and he should be honored with the truth. And I'm sure that if his love is so strong that he would travel so far so quickly, there's a good chance that everything will be fine.
Yeah, and ask for guidance. And at the same that you know, there's a saying that it's easy to fall in love, especially if the person is a good man. You know, it's easy to fall in love to the man that really showed that he deserved for your love.
Right.
You know.
And I'm very happy. I'm very happy to see that you did not mention money. You only
Yeah.
mentioned that the man was committed to you and wanted you to get married. So this is obviously about questions of the heart, and the heart has its own agenda, is my belief. And given time,